Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my concept for domain node, and you guys know what domain node is, and people have been asking for domain node or how domain node will work in JJS, how it should work. Okay, so today it's just like a concept, and I want you guys to actually share this out in suggestions in JJS Discord and spread it out all if you can, because this concept is really well made, and I think this definitely matches JJ's. Okay, I literally scripted everything myself. Okay, and I'm just gonna let you know I am not a JJ's developer, and this is just a JJ's concept. And also I'm learning development, as you guys know that I'm making my own game, so just gonna clarify that, and I'm not a JJS developer. Okay, it's just a concept which I made, and I personally want Z or Frost or anyone who can do this in JJS. Hopefully they add it like this. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys love it. Let me know in the comment section if you actually love the concept, and I want your opinion about it. Okay, the concept. Okay, so I'm gonna go to a new place where I made the concept, and let me just go there. So this is called JJS concept, which is made by me. You can see it here. So I'm gonna go here, and it's gonna open up JJS concept. Don't mind the map. I use that for like a vibe thing for JJS, you know. Okay. So I had to make every single thing like build mode, as you can see here, parts, spawn point, images, and there's two things: barrier builder, and there's another character block. Well, character block has a domain node, and domain node is going to be connected with the barrier builder. Okay, I'm going to explain everything how it will be done. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you what barrier builder is. Barrier builder is just basically a domain plot. So for basically look at a plot. For that, I'm going to go to a data slot, and it's going to load me a new slot for the domain slot. Now I'm going to press a teleport. Now this is my domain plot. Okay, this is my domain plot where I can build up my domain. I can do the build more stuff. I can just put some parts, decorate and everything. Okay, you can do that. Okay, so this is the domain plot for, and show container is basically the container which is put in the edges of each side of the plot. You can see here. You can also customize the color of it, so like you match it with the background or whatever you're having, you know. You can just do that or this, that. Okay, you can also put other stuff in it. Okay, so this is what you can do. Okay, and let me just turn that off. Now relative. Now let me show you what relative is. Relative is related to the teleport points. That is basically a teleport. Okay, relative is basically when someone's domains. So you know how Higuruma domain works, right? It teleports you to a fixed point, right? To a fixed point, like that chair or whatever. I forgot the name. Right. So relative is not that. Relative is basically, even if you're moving around in the domain, it will still not teleport you anywhere else but in the domain only. Okay, so you can like move freely around while the domain is happening. But if I press relative, it's gonna give me fixed and two new options called teleport options and net nearest. Okay, now teleport option is gonna give me two more options called caster and victim. It's just going to give me two teleport points. Like caster, now this is the caster teleport, like where I want the caster to actually teleport to when it actually gets in the domain. So I can just do this, and I can just make it big here, and I can just make it here like that. I want the domain caster to be like here. Okay, and here. Now if I go back, barrier builder, and I'm gonna go at victim. Now where I want the victim to actually spawn in and teleport to. Okay, so they can just teleport to here. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is how you can create teleport points. Now they can also just teleport to this point. Whoever is a victim is gonna teleport to here, but the one who opened the domain will go there. Okay, and there's another thing, nearest and random. Now nearest is basically if the option is nearest, and victim teleports to whichever teleport point is the nearest, which only works if you have two victim points. Like you can add two victim points, two different victim points, and you can just do that, do this, and yeah. So if the victim is nearest to this one, they're gonna teleport to this one. If the victim is near to this one, they're gonna teleport to this one. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, now random is basically randomized. You know what that means. Okay, now you can also remove this by pressing it and pressing victim again, so it removes the teleport point completely. Okay, now I'm just do this. Yeah, so it's gone. Okay, so yeah, that's what the domain builder or barrier builder does. It basically helps you to build your domain plot and put some teleport points where you actually want your player to actually spawn in. Okay, like where, victim and caster. Okay, so that's what it does. And clear all parts is just gonna clear all the parts in the domain plot. Okay, so yeah, once you wanna build this up, I'm just gonna put a part here, for example. Okay, yeah, there we go. So yeah, and I'm gonna go back. Now, this is one of the best part about the domain node, okay? One of the best part. Character block, okay? Character block, I'm just gonna do that. Now, I'm gonna go to configure. Now, you can see there's a barrier node, okay? Barrier node. Press that, and it's gonna give me data, name, slot, cooldown, keybind, and tooltip, okay? Now, name is just basically a name, first domain, okay? Now, slot is connected to the barrier builder, okay? Now, this is why slot is needed. Slot is basically like an indicator of which domain plot this domain will teleport to, okay? That's how you do it. And Z, I hope you add somewhat like 10 slots or 6 slots per map or whatever, okay? And as in workshop, whenever someone gets a like a moveset like this, the domain plot also teleports in their map, okay? Just make sure of that, okay? Now, I have my things in slot 1, so I'm gonna keep it at slot 1. Keybind 3. Now, I'm gonna go to edit. Now, I'm gonna go to barrier. Now, look, this is one of the best things I have ever made in my life, okay? So, listen up. Now, first of all, you can see there's a barrier, like a viewport barrier, and you can see its configuration. Now, health is basically the health of the barrier, like if someone breaks it, like the health thing, you know. Duration is for how long the domain actually works for. Color is barrier HP, not HP, color, the barrier color. So for example, if I want to make it black, it's gonna go black, okay? So that's how it does, okay? It's a really cool thing. And wind up is basically before your domain actually activates. You know, like that pop-up thing which happens, like the domain expansion on top of your screen. So yeah, that's what it does, okay? So wind up is connected to the pop-up animation, pop-up images, and pop-up text, okay? Now I also added pop-up thing to domain because I think it's really connected to domain expansion. And I also had to remake it, okay? Don't mind that. Now pop-up animation is basically the animation which you want your pop-up animation to do, okay? Your pop-up to do, okay? So for that, I'm gonna go edit. Now it's gonna give me a new tab called animation. Now I'm gonna press a new animation, which is my animation which I made like for like testing. Don't mind the animation, it's ass. And I'm gonna put loop 0.7 seconds, okay? Now my animation is done. Now for other people, I know you guys are gonna put some multiple animations and blend it together, fade in, fade out with slow amounts of stuff. So that's why I thought of having a separate tab for animation. Now once you're done, go back. Now you're done with that. Now pop-up image is basically the background image of the domain, like the domain pop-up, okay? Now for example, I'm gonna get this one image I found. Let me get it. Copy asset. Now I'm gonna put it right here, okay? Now text 1 and text 2 is basically the text of which you want to change to domain expansion or Zavaraldo or some JoJo references or whatever, or like some ultimate moves, you know. So for example, I'm gonna put as Zavaraldo, okay? For example, I haven't watched the show, don't mind me. Now shorehead is basically a branch, okay? Now shorehead is going to be like a branch, so it's gonna get you to a new branch, and that branch is going to be your shorehead. Now you can create your shorehead as you want, and I know you guys can do that in JJS because I have seen a lot of people make their own domain with skill builder. So like I think shorehead branch would be better. And interval is basically like a tick time of when the next shorehead happens. So for me, each shorehead happens after 0.1 second each time, okay? So it's like an interval, tick time. Now cancel is basically if you want to cancel your own domain or not, okay? So you can do that. You can, so if it's on, then you can press your domain again to cancel it, okay? That's what it does. Now open is good. Open is really good, okay? Now if I press open, it's gonna give me a new option for radius, and it's gonna also change the viewport. You can see here. Now let me put it as 10. Now what is this? This is basically Gojo 0.2 domain, which you can do with G plus R, okay? So you get the pop-up thing, you get everything, but except you do not get a barrier. You literally do the domain on the field, on the map. Okay, now you can create the open domain by yourself. Okay, that is really good, and you're gonna get that pop-up thing. Okay, you're gonna get that pop-up thing. Then shorehead, interval, radius, and there's like a lot of branches. Okay, so that's what you can do, and also remove some of the branches because they are useless. They cannot work on open. Okay, now let me close that up. Now there's a lot of branches. Branch is for a caster. Branch target for the branch targets victims. Branch clash is what happens if your domain gets a domain clash and your domain wins. So like what happens after you win a domain clash. Branch break is basically what happens if someone breaks your domain. Branch end is basically what happens if your domain's time is over, and branch close is what happens after you close the domain. Okay, so yeah, that is my idea for the barrier builder. Okay, that is my idea for the barrier builder. Okay, now for test, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go put the world everything here. Now I'm not gonna do any shorehead stuff because I haven't made a branch stuff, and I don't really have time to make branch stuff. Okay, so yeah, we're done here. Now I'm gonna get this. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Okay, now I'm gonna do the first move. I'm gonna do a Zavaldo text and with like a new image which I have, and it's gonna teleport me to the domain plot. Okay, there you go. There you go. So yeah, that's how I want it to be, and it's really simple, and I know if I can do it since I'm a new developer. Okay, I'm a new developer, so can Z and Frost easily, bro. I don't know why they're not doing it. Maybe they don't have idea for it. But guys, if you guys love the concept, okay, yeah, if you guys love the concept, let me know in the comment section, and please share it with your friends or suggestions or whatever you got. Okay, and let me know if I should make a next concept. Let me know which concept should I make next because I have tons of ideas for concept right now, and I would love to make them because I also want to improve my scripting skills. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about it, and yeah.